like prioritize a couple of even like
Kochi kochi,
luxury things.
mainichi ga haki mimasu ka?
I just got news that
What's up, chat? How we doing today? We ready for some better hockey? I hope so. I sure hope so. You're going the wrong way with the volume, bud. You're going down.
yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Well, don't know what to tell you on that one.
We're still playing music.
I mean, game puck doesn't drop for another 5 minutes, so.
Should I get our salmon burger before we don't serve it anymore?
Yeah. Aren't we just gonna rename it? Isn't that the play? Where's the Watchalong link? I gotta tweet it. There it is. Better hockey is never a given, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Dude, my kid right before I left was like, I'm gonna go downstairs and chirp my brothers.
What?
I'm gonna go downstairs and chirp my brothers.
Just decided?
Huh?
You just decided?
Man's just wanted to start some shit.
What he was about to do. 5-year-old. I'm gonna go down and chirp my brothers.
Oh, this is the same one that called your other kid a wiener child?
Yeah. To be fair, his mom called him a wiener child.
Oh. Okay.
So is PointsBet just gonna be? It's gonna be dancing people for the rest of time?
I guess.
Don't expect it.
I really don't want anything off our menu.
Tell me about it.
That's where I always end up going.
No,
Like-
it's Georgiev.
I had a PB&J and a yogurt cup this afternoon. At like
What's
2
up,
o'clock.
Avery? How you doing?
Thought that would lead me into being hungry when I got here. I don't. I know by the end of the game I will be, and it's Sunday night, so my options are going to be dick.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if I'm going to go home and make something, what do I have at home? And I did set that up in case I wanted it. I got everything out of the freezer in case I did want that, but I don't know.
Oh. Ugh.
Prep time and everything.
Yeah, I've also just started listening to music and like just kind of disappearing into my own brain for a bit.
Yeah. While cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really been a very cathartic thing. I've been baking a lot.
Bake.
Yeah. I used to make biscuits when I was really
told us that
depressed.
before that
Yeah.
you used to like do biscuits and shit. Yeah, I'm not a big baker. I do like cooking though. That's for sure.
This is the fun thing for like Z is like she's like you need to
There you
master
go.
the art of baking. She don't like doing it.
Breakfast for dinner is the truth.
Oh, Brenner is the best.
100%.
Yeah. I think breakfast food is just the best food. Just
Facts. This is just facts, yeah.
Southwest breakfast food.
like go home, make a couple of eggs, throw
Yeah.
them on a sourdough sandwich,
You're
melt some
delicious.
cheese, and, like,
Delicious. You can't go wrong.
Breakfast burrito.
Yep.
All the goodies in there.
The disappointment that I have that I no longer have an IHOP in direct route of my drive home because I used to place pickup orders at IHOP.
And just swing by.
Drive home, and on my way, I would pass the IHOP, so I would stop, pick up my order, and just go home and just eat breakfast for dinner, like regularly after games.
Is the one
There's not really a close IHOP.
one of the few downsides of moving to a house is we used to live over an IHOP.
We just don't live like there's one like a couple miles away,
True.
but I have to like
It's out of the
drive
way.
by my
Yeah.
house twice to do it. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
There's a Waffle House kind of close to our house.
that is the shit. That's one of those things. Z's never been.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, She's never been to a Waffle House.
I think
So I'm like,
by law, the first time you have to take her during a weather emergency.
That should be on the test to become a U.S. citizen as well.
dude, so she does those practice tests?
Yeah.
She might know more
good
about.
luck.
Dude,
She might know more about American history than I do.
genuinely, I truly believe most immigrants know more about it than Americans do.
Because they have to study it, and
Yeah.
we also have to study it, but when we're like 7.
We study it. Yeah, I took AP history in like 8th grade, I think, or something.
For the record, this is also why I think everybody sucks at driving.
And also,
Because
like,
we take driving tests when we're 16.
Yeah.
And then as long as you don't do anything massively like bad that gets
Well,
taken away, you don't test it.
and the thing is, like, I get a C or a D in history, and I pass.
right, you move on.
The immigrants got to get like 90% correct to get into the country.
Yeah.
Like,
Naturalization, like, I've had a few buddies that have done it recently, and they were like, I was giving them shit, and then they're like, oh, really? Answer this. And I'm just like,
who is the 27th president of the United States? Yeah.
Like Z sat down, like Z was like reading them aloud while we were doing them, and I, like, luckily I did very well on it. But there were some where I was like,
Oh boy.
it was more like,
Yeah.
well, maybe if I wasn't a freak of nature.
Didn't have a photographic memory
Yeah,
over
like
there.
maybe if I didn't have that recall ability, you know, I don't know, but she had it though. Like she was like
good.
for most of it. There was some of it where she was like, ooh.
You can make fun of me all you want, chat. I approve.
Yeah.
Just don't be a dick. That's all.
What talent?
True.
Shut up.
I'm confused.
Don't even don't know what talent.
I'm not even trying to say he doesn't have any talent. I'm
You are
specifically
all the talent.
I'm specifically wondering which specific talent would they make fun of.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, what talent does
No,
he have?
like he possesses none, and yet
The
he's the most rewarding hire I've ever made. And like
talent where I take all my clothes off and stand in my basement.
I laughed so hard because I was like, you got Sarah to hold this camera.
Yeah.
And then walking down the stairs, and I was like, there's no way this is Bruno. Where is he? Where is he? I thought you were going to be dressed up as something, and instead it's again borderline naked. And I'm just like, why?
We'll see.
Is that your dog ripping into your?
No, we bought it that way.
The tape job?
Yeah. It's like painter's tape too. Like,
When we were moving from Minnesota to out here, right? We had like a in between house. We sold our house and we were just in a rental. Just
Yeah.
to get everything ready. And I was living in the basement, and me and my buddy were screwing around and threw me through the wall.
right through the plaster.
My ass through the plaster. And like he had to pull me out. I was just like, so I just stuck a poster up there, like
It covers it. It's
nothing. Everything's good. And then my parents were real upset.
puck is down, chat. 1938, 37, 36, 35, 34. My dad was a big golfer. So my mom always tells the story of when they were younger in an apartment. He would like take practice swings with his golf clubs in the apartment. And by the end of the time they lived there were just like divots in the carpet that he would just like fold the carpet back over. It's fine. So chat, I have about 3 more videos planned.
I think he's offside.
Not gonna matter anyway.
No, they're gonna score right here, and it's gonna get reviewed.
Nope. I've decided that that's not gonna happen.
Well, it's already been long enough, right? The new rule is gets waived off after a certain amount of time. That'd be great.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's not me. It can only be one other person.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It could be me.
You're not smoking on set.
What?
You smoke on set.
I'm a little offended by this.
I've never seen you smoke on set. Have you?
This feels like a peer pressure moment.
It does. I feel like she's baiting me.
You want to smoke with me and Blaze?
You wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. You're too good.
Is that really?
I was joking about stealing somebody's shady race the other day, and Patrick was like, I would never thought to hear that come out of your mouth. I was like, it was a joke. Calm down.
All right. Well,
I feel weird about Tiff's perception of me.
Oh my god.
I'm a little...
she thinks you're a nerd.
Dude. I feel really self-conscious right now.
Thinks you wear pocket squares.
Oh, man. I own a few.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never owned or worn a pocket square.
Sounds like a Vespa's last breath.
Or a Tommy gun.
That would be a much larger concern.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, amazing video game weapon. Always so fun to use.
In what game?
Any
one, dog.
Yeah. Literally any that you can imagine, they are fun. They're never any good.
Is his
They're
mic
just
on?
fun to use.
Is his mic on?
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool. I hate corn dogs. They're gross.
So
Cornbread is just gross.
we had a Korean corn dog place by our house that we wanted to try in Winnipeg.
Korean corn dog?
Yes.
Like, so it's got like kimchi on it or something?
No, I don't know what makes it Korean other than
It's just a Korean
that's
restaurant.
That's what they
got
call
it. Got it.
The place is called fucking Cheesy Tails. I don't know, man. But instead of a hot dog, you can choose in the middle of it. It can either be it can be two types of meat, or it can be just mozzarella.
Yeah. Let's go.
JT never scores
So
on
you
that
just
move.
you basically
ever.
just get a giant matzo stick.
So you can, but there's a bunch of different things that they put on the outside. So they put like one of them's like potato, so it's just like chunks of potatoes
On
that are fried.
on a mozzarella stick. basically.
Kind of, yeah. Or you can have it with the hot dog, whatever.
This sounds
It's-
amazing.
It's so this was the thing. We tried it. We went and we did the day where it was like you can get 4 of them for $25.
Sure.
And they're big. Like
Yeah.
they're not like corn dog size.
Gotcha.
They're big.
It's like a cotton candy thing. Yeah.
And we were like we tried a couple of the lunch ones and then we tried a dessert one and we were like, we got to go back.
That
These are
good?
so good. And then they do this one. They have like a specialty thing where they take a potato and they just like spiral it up, and they put a stick through the middle of it, and then they put all different toppings on it. Like we got garlic parmesan that day, and it was so good. I was like, dude, this is delicious.
I'm sold. I'm still out on corn dogs, but I'm sold on that.
I love corn dogs, so it was, it was a natural thing for me to be like, oh, let's try this.
How have you never eaten a corn dog? What?
It was same people act that way when I tell them I've never tried salsa.
Yeah, but you've actively avoided salsa.
Well, I mean, like, I just make the decision to not eat it. I'm not
Yeah.
like,
When someone tells me they've never tried something, I imagine they just haven't had that many opportunities. I know that's not the case with your salsa.
can't be the case with that corn dog either. He's the same way. He's just like, this just doesn't seem interesting.
Put on a stick, not for me.
What?
You're just out on food on sticks? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I was like, wow, that's a really just a.
Although, I not that it's bad, like I like it, but I do think shish kebab is overrated.
I agree. Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
I'll blow my mind right now.
Oh,
It's been a minute.
they got some good shit on a stick.
That's the tagline.
Tiff.
Let's go with that.
Tiff,
Some shit on a stick.
we need to talk. That's a little shaky.
It didn't look as shaky as last night, but it wasn't great. What?
Oh, well. Look
What's the thing all you Minnesotans do? You just throw a bunch of shit in a Pyrex thing. Yeah, hot dish. Thank you.
Dude, hot dish is the shit.
It's okay.
That thing with all the tater tots in it?
Yeah, with some cheese.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Some ground beef.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, I'm starting to get hungry.
That's funny.
Fried bread, where it's just deep fried dough, and then you put sugar and butter on it.
See, Z and I are going to the Texas State Fair
What are you doing?
because she looked at all the different stands that sell like fried
Avalanche
like
here.
stuff.
Just deep fried whatever you
Exactly.
want.
Because I tried telling her, I was like,
The only time that there's
"Oh, you've had like a deep fried Oreo, right?" And she was like, "No."
You can.
And-
There's only 20 games left.
Fat Shack will fry whatever you want by the pound.
Yeah. And it was like,
Only 20
I was
games
like, "Oh, dude,
I think
this
you
does
think
not
every
stop at
game-
Oreos."
It goes way deeper.
I told her, I was like, "There's deep fried ice cream," and she was like, "How does that work?" And I was like, "Look, it just does."
Don't ask me, but it works.
Yeah, I was like, I don't understand the science behind it. All right, this is just good and delicious.
Everyone's starting to like project back right way above
Even that,
Nancy came back.
even that, not this one, but the last save he made. Like, he made the save, but it did not look like he was following the puck well.
I need the real playoffs to get here. Spencer just kicked me out of the basketball fantasy playoffs, and I'm pissed about it.
Why?
Well, he just won.
Oh.
It's a weird way to say that you lost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying every time I lose at something, I'm just gonna
Got
say
kicked out.
I got kicked out of it and make it sound like it's an injustice.
I
Commissioner.
thought Spencer was like, no,
Yeah.
No, I'm the
done,
commissioner.
man.
The way he just said it, like
No, I just meant that he
Spencer
was the
kicked
one
me
who
out of the
beat me.
playoffs.
yeah,
Like,
man, I just got kicked out of the Y. Lost my men's league.
That's funny. I didn't think. I mean, I thought it made sense, but I
it
guess
just
you're right.
the way that it was worded, it was
Sure.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Well, yeah, he won, and I'm mad.
They have kicked out Tampa Bay from the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like the answer to that class is just everything.
Fucking Nuggets only
Crypto.
played twice this week.
You can get away with
Fuck
frying
you and pick Jokic
everything
first
on a
overall.
stick.
This is also my problem, is that my roster is now sitting a lot of guys, and I'm like, great.
Yeah, the Spurs really
Very
fucked me
cool.
because they're trying to lose to the Rockets, which they're doing. Little shit fucks. But I get it. Wembanyama's worth it.
The
I would
Avs should
tank, too.
like try shooting the puck. I think
I
that would
traded
be a good
everyone on the roster
strategy.
and tanked. I don't care what team I am.
Where is he from?
France.
France, that's right.
That dude has the sauce for real.
Yeah.
He's overrated.
He's him. No, he is
Overrated,
fully him.
No, he's not, dude. He's Connor Bedard.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
He's
what I've heard, but I
he's
don't know
absolutely
here.
going to just be like, oh, I'm here and I'm incredible.
Yeah, he walks in and he's top 10 player in the league.
That's dope.
Why? Is there a reason Mint doesn't work?
No.
No.
Not like you're thinking. He's not like a beret wearing French guy.
Trust me, no one's thinking when I'm thinking. It's cartoonish. And goofy.
Yes.
I want to go to culinary school. I think it'd be fun.
No.
I don't think going to school
not.
would ever be fun.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Culinary school
I understand
is
that
just
school and I
cutting-
are
you're
just not.
prepping for the advanced courses. That's all you do.
Have you seen the menu?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So fun.
No,
It was a
but
much needed thriller in my movie
one of my best
life.
friends is a culinary art institute, and like all you do, you're just like your knife class.
good
is prepping
recovery
veggies
D
for the
there by
advanced
Bo
class. Your
and
meat class
Nieto.
is prepping meat for the advanced classes. Like you're just a prep cook at school, basically.
Come on, Sam.
Yeah, that was a tough shift for Sammy for
Not
sure.
even.
Not even.
Yeah.
It's a tough rocket of a pass on his stick,
For
but he
sure.
has to make that play.
It wasn't a good
But
pass
it would be
by
more
Bo,
fun than
but
being an actual chef.
if you're gonna make the error,
which
the
we are.
error has to get it out of the zone, right?
Yeah.
Never going back to that.
It can't be the
I think it's-
turnover.
I mean, you would be way
Having those
unhappier if he makes that pass too softly and gets intercepted or something.
for sure.
being that good at cooking.
And,
Like,
and
Sam
that's-
just has to make that
right.
play.
The play on
It just has
well,
to.
again, he doesn't have to
that's
completely perfectly handle
Fucking
it.
suck, man.
He just needs to get it out of the zone.
Right there, that would have been a high danger chance.
Oh boy.
Brad
That's
Hunt
why I
is
get to watch Last
horrible.
of Us tonight, so that's
The thing that bugs me with Hunt right now is I'm sure he knows it, and he just looks like a dude that's going through the motions out there.
I thought it was really good.
I was tired, but I didn't make it through.
I just,
So gotta
how
watch
can you
it.
be going through the motions when you have a lineup spot,
It also
you're secure in it, like
just kind of went away
you're.
from a lot of the
Is he
rules they've
secure in
made.
it? Doesn't
Yeah, but he's until
You know what I
injury,
mean?
until somebody comes back
It's
from
gonna make a
injury,
lot of
he's not
noise.
going anywhere.
And literally the whole thing is noise. And they were like,
I hate it, man.
I didn't see I know what was gonna happen just because it's so
Sure.
obvious. But like where I fell asleep was on like when they got on the carousel.
All right.
they would have
This
heard
line
that.
has to be good
that's
for
what I
you.
mean, like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that thing is so loud.
Yeah, it was well done, but yeah, it kind of went against all the rules they have already created.
Yeah.
This episode looks dang.
Oh my
There
god.
it is.
There it
That's
is.
so good.
Jesus.
Dirty.
Where has that been?
I mean, nowhere for the last 2 games, but
But
there.
you're right. On the year, it's been
But now there's a
everywhere.
cult. See, that makes everything better.
Look, it
Take
did
us
not.
out,
It did
DVD.
not make Far Cry 5 better.
I love Far Cry 5. I'm replaying it as we speak.
I also loved it, but it was nowhere near as good as it should have been.
Are they both going to get assists there? Lucky definitely gets one for
Half
the
of
kick.
it's really. All of the
I
parts
don't know
are
if
good
Val will get one or
individually, and
not.
you put them together and it's not compelling.
It was just a really weird miss on a thing I thought was going to be
Yeah,
incredible.
I mean, that was just
That's
nasty
so good,
from
man.
Mac.
Fuck off.
Absolutely turns Taneb
The girl who,
inside
like,
out
trips
and
you
then
into
rifles
oblivion.
it top corner.
Great storyline. The militia guy, great storyline.
Yeah, and they're supposed
The
to be
Just Say
connected,
Yes, like, conversion
and
guy, great storyline. Put it together. Didn't happen,
it's like 3 mini games.
but it is fun. But that is kind of Far Cry. Is just like.
But
the
Far
same
Cry,
thing,
like
a little
Far Cry,
more-
is fun. So it's
I love
like,
Far- yeah.
yeah, like if you like the formula, you know.
I
Yeah,
love
I'm
any
gonna
of
get in.
those-
I love getting in the helicopter and going and smoking a bunch of cultists. Yeah, it's a great time.
I love it. I love any of those big ass sandbox.
I don't is the thing.
Oh,
So
really?
Far Cry is one of the few that I've really connected with.
I have like.
Dude, I think that
hundreds of
confidence
hours
might be
into,
back.
like,
I'm
the
saying.
Assassin's Creeds that are
It
wide
just
open.
takes one. It only takes
Hundreds
one.
of hours.
And then they're vibing again.
I like that series.
Valhalla specifically, I've played twice. Probably weeks of my life gone.
That's what I did with the current Zelda. I beat it 100% all the way through.
Breath of the Wild.
All of the fucking like
What's the
trials
new
and
one?
everything.
Yeah, and then I got the DLCs and beat those two.
What's the new one called?
Huh?
I don't remember.
Tears of the something.
Oh, it looks so dank, dude.
It does look very good. I'm very excited.
Those are some of my favorite.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes, that sounds
That
right.
sound, it's close to that. I don't know.
I just can't with Zelda for whatever reason.
Games ever. Really?
Yeah.
I've had it since.
I've beaten
day
like
one.
4 of them, so it's not like I've never played them, and I've enjoyed all of them. They're all great. I just don't know what it. I just don't ever have a desire to play one. I avoided Breath of the Wild knowing it would ruin my life
That's a fair take. I have no
because
problem
I
with
watched
that,
I
yeah.
watched one of my friends play it a week after it came out. I was in Atlanta when David was playing it, and I was like,
Man's gonna
I cannot play this game, dude. I was like, if I play this, I will never
man
stop.
pulling his hair out at 899 Korok seeds.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's. I was like, This will ruin my life.
The day before lockdown happened, I went and bought a Wii and a bunch of games
Yeah.
that I wanted. Because I was like, yep, this is going to change everybody's life.
Dude, I still think Nintendo is the reason for COVID because they had to know lockdown's coming, Animal Crossing is coming out. We're gonna
Bro,
take
I got
over
my
the
wife
world.
People are
Switch.
gonna believe you.
For her
People are
birthday,
gonna
it's
take
like
you
the first
seriously.
COVID birthday.
Yeah, I got it the day before lockdown.
I beat Red Dead 100%. I beat Grand Theft Auto San Andreas 100%. I just picked all my favorite big games and just 100%ed them because the restaurant was
Yeah,
closed.
see,
I had nothing to do.
I made the mistake of going back into WoW, so
Oh.
now I'm
never done
stuck there. Don't.
I've never played. I haven't really done anything online. Aside from, FIFA and
Don't get me
shit.
wrong. I love it, but it also consumes all.
You guys should see the town I built in Animal Crossing.
They stopped hooking up StarCraft.
I've seen the
computers
only
back in
part of the
heyday.
town
I
that
did do
matters.
It's true.
Where you all have your computers in the room and play StarCraft.
God,
together.
yeah,
I
lands
did
are
that.
sick. Lands are
No,
sick.
so Diablo 4. Gorga's coming for a gaming trip, and
Let's
we're gonna set up in
go.
my house, and we're just gonna play Diablo 4 for a week
Assuming
straight.
the servers work.
Well, it's more like assuming the
Yo,
Avs aren't in the
wait,
Stanley
there's a
Cup
new
There's
final.
that.
Diablo
too,
coming
yeah.
out.
Yeah, the beta's in 2 weeks, brother. Oh! I've been sitting around playing Diablo 2 Remastered all week.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Just missed the net.
Actually, the thing I've been eyeing the most is they finally
No.
put Age of Empires 2 on Xbox.
You never
the new
leave
one.
WoW. I put it down for a decade, but they
New Age
reeled
of
me back
Empires?
in.
Yeah,
There's a new one.
yeah. That just came out last year.
What is it, like Age of Empires 6? Or are you thinking
4?
of Civ?
No, I'm not thinking of Civ.
I mean, there's a new Civ in the works also.
Yeah, well, Civ
never
6
played
has been
those.
sitting out, pumping out
Forever,
DLC
yeah.
for 5 years,
I've never
man.
played those.
No, Age of Empires
Civ.
4 came out a year ago.
Yep.
Yeah, but I want to put two like made for console remastered. That's exciting to me. I loved that game.
I was so bad at Age of Empires.
Did you guys ever play Star Siege?
No.
No.
Remember that game?
No.
Fuck. Do you remember Tribes?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's like the prequel to Tribes.
Okay.
I remember all the times Tribes tried to come back, too, and be
Shazbot!
relevant.
It was
Just
like
didn't work.
I got it at Costco. Well, I got it for a friend's birthday, and then was like, we played it, and I'm like, this is dope, so I had to get it. But it was like a mech. You know, like you have like your little personal tank
Yep.
pilot, and you're fighting these
Yeah? Okay.
cyborgs that like AI like got too advanced and broke off.
And then they're just going and murdering
Yeah, and
everyone.
you're on Mars
Yeah.
and like.
Yeah.
But it comes with like a history book like this
Yeah.
thick with like pictures and like time. It's fucking.
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
Thank you for the $5
shit.
Schick. I appreciate all of you, chat included. And I give you guys a lot of credit for how you put up with the constant negative vibes when we lose.
I always think I could handle it better because I want to fight people.
I mean, I
Dude,
think
yesterday was hilarious.
I think there are definitely times when you could
Could've been
handle
as
it
bad as
better,
the
and myself
Rapids
as well.
too.
But also, like,
Dude, it was just
1 point, no goals
I
scored.
I think we just view the season differently than a lot of people.
Brutal.
Yeah.
See, they're done.
Like
well just
a lot
empty the
of a lot of fans just view it as like a game by game basis.
Yeah.
And we look at the full season picture a lot more.
It's always an 82 game puzzle.
Yep.
Until you get down to like,
When there's 15 games left,
Yeah,
10 games left,
you
and
know,
it's like,
you're
well,
like, all right.
all of these games are what's left.
and it's not that we don't understand lost opportunities. It's just that
Every hockey team loses 20
Yeah,
games a
like-
year unless you're Boston this
There's
year.
not deep meaning in the losses.
Yeah.
in certain games, like there are 10 games every year that your team is just going to get
It's
housed.
extremely obvious on certain nights where it's like, oh, they just don't have it
Yeah,
tonight. Okay.
there are going to be 10 games that your team absolutely shells somebody. Then there's a whole bunch of in between that you're just trying to figure out the rest. You know, and that 10 could go higher or lower depending on if you're really good or really bad.
Yep. I was pretty good at StarCraft #2. I was terrible at OG StarCraft.
I was
but
pretty good at StarCraft 2, but only playing teams because I had ladder anxiety.
My roommate had ladder anxiety. I never did. So I ended up beating a handful of grandmasters when I was at my best
We were in the highest tier
for
of 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4.
nice,
We were at the high. We were in the as high as you were allowed to go at the time.
which at the beginning was only diamond.
Yeah,
but
which was fucking lame, man. And the fun part was we didn't do it doing any of this
cheesy
Hellion Roach all in
resourcing,
nonsense,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You know, like
Jesus. What is the odds on that?
It's like almost plus 6,000.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
what's plus 6,000?
So hard.
Now he gets an Avs title.
Oof.
Why not?
Just don't lose them both. Never go full Philly.
Who's the last one to win both basketball
I
and
don't think it's
hockey?
ever
Is it
happened.
Philly?
Never.
I don't think it's ever happened.
No, the Flyers.
Fire Sixers did it in the
Sixers.
70s.
No.
It would have been like,
I don't think it's ever happened.
oh wait, maybe that was Flyers
So,
and Eagles.
My assumption was Boston did it at some point. but
Tampa Bay had
They had football.
they
and
had
hockey.
the Bucks
yeah.
and the Lightning at the same time.
The Eagles did that too. Eagles, Flyers.
I don't think it's happened though. Like having a parade the same week, basically.
Boy, the Bruins and the Celtics had to have come close.
That's like they were both really, really good for a while there.
Yeah.
When they won 11 out of 13 titles, you mean? Celtics?
No, I
Pretty
mean
decent
like
shot
in
for
the-
the Bruins.
Like
in the
Pretty
20
decent shot for the Bruins.
Like in
In
the
the
late
2010s.
yeah, when the Bruins won theirs in 2011.
Yeah.
2011 was the Mavericks.
And
When
then-
did the Garnett, Ray Allen?
2008.
Yeah, so it was
Ooh,
just a little too
really
early.
close. Yeah. All right. This has been a good game so far.
Remember, I was working
It
at
has
Nike,
been.
and I was the only person
Pretty low event, but good.
that wasn't rooting for the Lakers.
Come on. They've been just a touch off.
Yep, the passes have
Yeah.
not quite been connecting.
Not playing as a connected group right now. The goal is a great individual effort.
Yep.
What the fuck, guys?
Hit him.
Oh yeah, he's got it. Oh,
Still gonna get the puck.
Devon Taves doing that. I love that guy,
Top human would have got to that puck.
Move.
dude. Did he try
Danger.
and tip that behind him?
It did look like that.
Nah. Just let it be.
Pretty far offsides.
Just let it be.
I did a thing about offside today. It annoys me a lot.
I like that all four of us had a contribution in at the rink today.
Yep.
Mine was that big.
Still in there.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun playing D2 Remastered this week.
What game?
Diablo 2 Remastered?
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be the best game ever.
Wrong.
I can't believe you're not into Diablo
It's
at
up
all.
there. It's certainly in the conversation.
It really does surprise me the way that
It's-
you'll grind away at WoW.
It's just it's
such
the,
a similar mentality.
It's
I-
wow, it's just a different brand.
I just have never jived with the isometric camera stuff.
That's your problem with it, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So if it was like 3D,
Well, it's not wow. It's
It-
Like, if it
even
was
just
like-
give me like over the shoulder
like
cam and
earlier
I'd be about
Warcraft.
it. But
man, could you imagine the way like cutting through those hordes as like a barbarian?
yeah, that'd be
like
sick.
the ultimate action game.
Just give like what the fuck is it called? Not Elder Scrolls.
Skyrim.
Skyrim mechanics.
That
but
is
in-
Elder Scrolls. Skyrim's a little too
Technically.
clunky, but not that again. Like Diablo's a great game, Skyrim's a great game. They're just not in the conversation for best games of all time.
I don't know what you would have in that anymore because are you talking about influence on the industry? Are you talking about innovation? Or are you just talking about they took a concept and absolutely crushed it?
I mean, I
just wanna
I
know
think
your
a little
Rushmore,
bit of
Rushmore.
all columns is what you have
I
to
agree.
take
It
there.
is- it's like
Well, because like
It's a rush.
is so I think the reason the game that I think about a lot in this is BioShock
Sure.
because I like does BioShock innovate anything? Does it really like does it have or did it just take
It was awesome.
It
Did
just
it take-
mastered
did
all
it-
of these mechanics.
did it take
Yeah.
perfect sound design and really interesting story and throw it into a really fun and rewarding overall package to sit down and play a really memorable experience? You know, because like you play The Last of Us, it's kind of the same thing. It doesn't really innovate, but it has a lasting impact.
I mean, the same thing's true of Skyrim, right? Like, it doesn't do anything that Oblivion didn't do.
I listened to a podcast where they were just talking about how
Like
the
GTA 5.
integration
Yep.
into video games
Like
is gonna
for
make
what it is like just a masterpiece of,
fucking thing 'cause it's basically like
Yeah.
you know, for what it is.
Well,
In the
and
game,
it's weird because, like, how do you define? Because there's GTA 5, and then how do you attach GTA 5 online to that?
Yeah. I disagree about the race today. I thought the F1 race was fun.
Dude, the race for
Portal 2.
10th was wild.
Well,
Portal 2
like
might be the best
Portal
game.
2 is so
Yeah.
slots
That-
4
that's probably the
through
best
Yeah.
game ever.
yeah.
The
like 16. It
the
was
fight-
it was a great race.
Aston Martin versus
Did you
Mercedes
play-
and Ferrari was a beautiful race.
Yeah,
You should
it was
play-
awesome.
Then one of your kids, you should play It Takes Two. Super fun.
Yeah.
It's one of those co-op
No,
like campaign games.
only if you want to
Super
murder
fun.
your child.
So you get like, so
It's
you're,
not-
you're
man,
two parents that are about
It's
to
not
get a divorce.
overcooked.
and like somehow you get shrunk down to like your kid's toys level,
Yeah.
and everything kind of comes to life, and so you're
Yeah,
like,
I mean, Halo's
Going up
definitely
here.
up there.
See?
They
There
brought
they
a
are.
lot of the staples.
that?
Yep, there
I thought
you
it
go.
was. I thought it was supposed to be a.
They
don't know if that
did
is-
it early.
Yeah.
They did
Is
it
it that?
before first intermission.
Japanese anime. Yeah.
oh, well, it's super dank.
Yeah. I'll have to check it out. It has to
Love
be
them.
reliable.
Yep,
Yeah.
those are our people.
Those are our homies.
No, I'm talking about something else. Not that.
I did not
mean,
hear anything you said.
We're not
I
in
just heard
Utah,
Mitchell
place.
say,
No,
"Oh look."
He was telling me about a video game that says it takes two.
Oh, great game.
Super
I
dope
said, do
game.
you have to play it two-player?
Unless
Yes.
you can use both controllers by yourself, like a Giga Chad.
Like that guy that beat Ikaruga,
Yeah.
playing both black
Yeah,
and white
that
ships
shit's
with his.
crazy.
He's got his controller in one hand, and he beats it
What
with
up,
the other
Sasha?
controller with his feet.
Oh,
And it's like you're talking about like an all-time hard game too.
Yep.
Guy beats a bullet hell game playing controller with his fucking feet. Never see anything cooler than
I
that.
watched a documentary on speed.
Watching people
And the
beat
dude was doing it
Mike
with his
Tyson blindfolded is unreal. Like
I saw one where a
punch
guy
out
did,
blindfolded is nuts.
Where a guy did Dark Souls.
Yeah, no hit,
And-
full no hit. Yeah,
Yeah, that full no all the
Yeah.
way through Elden
That's
Ring.
insane. Genuinely, like you have to be psycho.
This documentary, they're talking about how Super Mario Brothers 3 is like the one that everyone tries to like
Oof.
optimize.
Super Mario 3 is
I
tough.
don't mind that wind up from McKinnon there when he gets his feet moving like that.
Well, so like talk about great games of all time. Super Mario 3 is both a masterpiece and incredibly innovative and with a monstrous impact on the industry,
Yep, for sure.
which is why it's always on lists like
Well,
that.
and then you have Super Mario 64 bringing you into like the 3D realm.
yeah, well, it was like
Yeah.
Zelda's-
Mario
Yeah,
64
Ocarina.
and Ocarina of Time at the same time.
Those two were so
which like
unreal.
defined an entire
Like
generation of games.
3D
yeah.
gaming looked the way that it did because those two games came out.
Yep.
And everybody was like, "Oh, so
This
that's
is
how it
sick.
is."
Yeah.
Got it.
Nice play.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
And what I love is that they're not just relying on
Yep.
one thing here.
There's a lot of options, a lot of movement.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. This has been a really good power play.
Until
and
that.
they're gonna give up a shorthanded goal.
No.
Hell yeah.
Seattle's bad, thankfully.
Get higher.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Two on one.
I mean,
but
you
yeah,
could
we just-
you could pick multiple Mario games.
You definitely could pick multiple Mario
Like-
games. I
like-
think you could argue for
I loved
multiple
Paper
Zelda
Mario on
games.
N64.
3
It was a great game.
World 64
Yeah.
Galaxy, like just incredible
Mario Party.
experiences.
Mario Kart.
Oh my god. Mario Kart's an interesting one. It's not best game of all time, but it did spawn an entire genre of like karting games.
Yeah, I mean
You're
you
right,
have
Diddy
like
Kong Racing's way better.
Nickelodeon.
I actually agree with
I do
that.
I
take.
do agree as well. But you have like Nickelodeon Kart Racer, like
Yep.
the SpongeBob Kart Racer, you know, like
Does Smash count as a Mario game?
no, but
Sorta.
it's also like a completely fresh take on the fighting genre.
Dr. Mario, the arcade game rules. too.
Oh my god, no it
It's
doesn't.
just Tetris.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tetris was dope.
Yeah, the first Modern Warfare was excellent. I still think Halo probably was more the
Modern
innovator
Warfare,
of
like
that
the new
age, but
version, not
Halo-
no,
one
the
from 10 years
the
ago.
original original.
Oh, yeah, that
Metal
one's
Gear
like-
Solid.
Yeah,
But the
Agree.
new
Jam.
Modern Warfare 1 has my favorite
I
level
love
ever.
games where you
which
The one where you have the Overwatch
Oh,
buggy, it's all dark,
the
and you have to go
sneaky
around
shit
the
is always
compound.
fun.
oh yeah.
That shit fucking rules.
Sorry,
Did you ever play?
man. If
Speaking
you
of fun,
Yeah, that's not.
if you need to be catered to so badly that you can't figure out
I
a
did
penalty
have
call,
Dance Dance Revolution with the pad, though.
don't understand that Pride Night is bigger than all of that.
It's so
You know what I'm
cheap now.
talking about?
I mean,
Plus the move.
I can understand being frustrated and them not showing the penalty call, but
It's a ball game
Pride
where you're
Night
like,
is
oh,
the
and
thing
it's
you're
so
blaming for that?
you-
Nah.
You shoot colors of balls and then they blow up. But when you play two-player, you can build like these bombs, and when you blow it up,
Time Splitters had dual stick shooter before Halo did.
Halo invented more like regenerating health.
I played a lot
The
of that
shield
with
systems,
What about
they're if you're actually like
NES.
Oh Lord.
technologically savvy with the game,
it's impossible
their
to beat without the two
AI
buttons.
is like one of the most brilliant
that,
things
good
ever
luck.
created in video games.
Yeah, man, that game.
It's like the hardest game of all time.
Matty Beniers is a
I
goddamn
also
menace.
love all the Mega Man games.
I never played those.
Oh, I love those games.
Yeah, I mean, you
Dude,
could go
Mega
back
Man
to
is-
like the OG Metroids and Castlevanias, like
Mega Man X. Is
yeah,
such
the
a
Mega Man series
masterpiece.
for sure.
Rayman was fun too.
Rayman was weird.
It was very.
It was
strange.
fun, but it was
It's like
weird.
They're like just genres and then years of games where they're just like, this game is so crazy.
Me and Spencer were talking about the Sly Cooper games the other day.
I
Those were awesome. too.
I'd love to ask MMO people if they think EverQuest or WoW is more important.
Boy.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And then there'll always be that one person who jumps in and says it was Dark Age of Camelot, and you're just wrong.
Yeah, right.
When I was
It-
a child, you know, what
it's
the beginning of my existence
it's
was?
really hard for me
Landing and
to
tunnel.
like place the
What do you mean as a child? You still can't do it. It's impossible, dude.
the ar-
What system is that? on?
the arcade
NES?
box
Yes.
games like Contra.
Huh? Never played it.
Dude, I tried to explain to Z when
Even
we were
even
watching
going
the
back to like
most recent
Pac-Man and
Top
stuff,
Gun
like
movie,
I'm
I was
just too young to
I was
really
like, would
know
you believe this is the
what
hardest
that
video
was
game
like.
I've ever played?
Yeah.
She was like, why?
Is
And I
that
was
the
like,
hardest game you've ever played?
it might be. But it's like,
This mine's too niche. No one ever knows what I mean. But Return of the Jedi on Game Boy
Yeah,
was so hard. I only got to the second level twice ever.
yeah, so that's
sounds
the
like a
thing.
skill issue, bud.
That's the
No,
thing.
I'm good at video games.
That's the thing in Top Gun, man. You play the first level, you
Well,
can get
okay.
through it.
Well, that
but
was
the
wild.
The second
Little
level,
bit
you
of
have to
a-
land the plane, and you can't.
little bit of a squirrely end.
What
The
was-
abs survived.
can't do
That
it, man.
sucks. I hate
Not
that.
terrible.
What was the, is it a Sega Genesis game with the toads?
Oh, you talking about
Battletoads.
Battletoads?
Battletoads.
That was the. You were talking
The
about the bane of your
surfing-
existence. That's
The
mine.
surfing on
Yeah,
that.
you
Oh
have
my
to.
God.
You have to memorize it on the with the bikes.
No,
You
that
have to
game-
memorize it, and you have to be frame perfect on
I
it.
would
It's
play that
impossible.
game over Lion King 10 times out of 10.
And I get it. Lion King is hard.
You just have to memorize the timing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country was way more forgiving than Battletoads was,
Oh,
and Donkey
oh,
Kong
for
Country was
sure.
I didn't have a Sega.
it was hard, but
Every fucking level.
Battletoads you literally had to be frame perfect on.
I'm gonna be right back, chat. We're just video game vibing though,
Dude,
so I
Lion
won't be
King,
long.
Aladdin
Good period
was
for
another
Colorado.
one.
Aladdin was hard.
Dude, the Power Rangers game.
You know what one was?
My favorite character.
Hell yeah,
TNC
Twisted
surfing
Metal.
Sport. The surfing was almost impossible.
Did you ever on the NES? Did you ever play the California games?
Yes.
We had to.
Yes.
You had the like the roller skating, and then
Yes.
you had like the.
That shit was hard too.
Dude, it was so hard.
The TNC surf and skate though, like the skating you could pick up, like get through it, and the surfing it was just like.
Yeah, and you were just crashing. You were just like,
And I remember I spent a year trying to figure that out, and I fucking finally figured it out. And I was like, "This rules." All right, I'm done.
yeah.
Yeah, once you finally beat it, you gotta go attack.
Yeah.
Dude, Batman on the NES is no joke as well. Somebody shouted out Twisted Metal, and that is a game that I have not played in.
I had that on PC.
I loved Twisted Metal as a kid.
They
Echo the Dolphin was hard.
finished filming the first season of Twisted Metal series.
Yeah.
So look, it has a lot of really funny people in cast. It's gonna be really good.
I'm hoping that it takes the same kind of irreverent
I think it. I mean,
like approach.
it has a lot of like the ex UCB comedians in LA, like the improv guys and the sketch comedy guys. That are like,
Dude,
but the
Upright Citizens
success,
Brigade.
but the successful ones.
Do you remember when that was on TV
Yeah.
with Amy Poehler?
Mhm.
Do you remember when they had the fucking what was the baseball game that they created where it had a loaded gun and like you could also throw glass balls with bees in it and shit? Do you remember any of those
hilarious.
skits?
I don't remember those skits.
Dude, and like the scared straight ones. There
No,
was
there's
so
the
many
guy.
good.
There's
So many-
one of the
Yeah.
guys that's in it.
Ninja Gaiden, TMNT, all in that hardest.
Show Love,
Yeah.
the huge boyfriend, Randy
Yeah.
Beard.
Yeah.
He's in the Twisted Metal show.
Oh, fun.
His podcast is so funny.
Yeah.
The funniest. They review chain restaurants once a week. So they do like
All right, guys. This week we're going to Applebee's.
yes, and shit like that.
We're going to TGI Fridays to get the 3 for $20 deal.
Right? Well, no, this
And
one
then they
is
review it.
the Tournament of Champions Munch Madness.
Munch madness.
This year, the bowl. It's just all the shitty workplace bowl lunch places. And they're just, it's a tournament. It's the funniest shit. They're so funny.
What is this on?
Yo, boys, it's just podcast. It's the funniest. It's the best.
Oh, dude, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, such an underrated hard game. Because that game drops you in the middle of it. That doesn't tell you a single thing about how to play it. Doesn't tell you anything. Gives you no information. And you walk outside, you get killed, and you get game overed. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? And you literally just have to figure it out, homie. Good luck.
What was the first, like, truly hard, like, I'm trying to think, like, all the fighting games, like, I never had any problem with any of the Mortal Kombats or Tekkens or anything like that. I guess Super Smash was probably the hardest one.
Oh, man, Dead or Alive got hard.
I did, like, that was one with the Jaguar head guy. Or was that Tekken?
I think that was Tekken.
Nice.
What?
The dude at the end of the bar is getting laid tonight for sure. That girl has like the most infatuated, can't take her eyes look off that guy.
I kind of want to go check this out.
Oh, yeah. We sat next to the worst couple in history at breakfast the other day. They were clearly, like, had only gone out maybe twice. So they ran out of stuff way before breakfast was over to talk about. You know, so it was that awkward, like,
Everybody's just sitting there.
silence, and then, like, man, I really probably shouldn't drink too much coffee today. Oh my god, one time I drank so much coffee. Whoa, crazy. And then
We back.
silence again.
All right. Worst video game.
Worst.
You know my answer to this is the Burger King game.
It's not even bad.
I was gonna say like one of those insert games.
The Burger King stalker game.
The game's not even that bad.
Okay. You know what game I absolutely, truly, legitimately hated playing my way through was Resident Evil 6.
I never liked the Resident Evil
I
series in general. Not that they're bad.
Hated.
The one in Africa or the one after the one?
After. That's the one with the 4 divergent paths that all happen at the same. You have to play through them and they intersect a bunch and you end up playing through the same shit over and over and over.
7. I didn't like 7 either.
The worst game?
Scaly.
I hated
No,
it,
no
man.
one's gonna know this game, but Supreme G. Terrible game.
Supreme G, that's the racing one with Captain Falcon, right?
No, that's F-Zero.
That's F-Zero.
But their Supreme G is essentially a shitty ripoff of that.
Right. I do remember that game. I never
Banjo-Kazooie.
could beat the end of
Don't be hating on Banjo.
Shitty ripoff, but it was a good game.
Which one?
Pod Racer.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
awesome.
that was a great game,
Yeah,
though.
Phantom Menace, yeah.
End of it.
Pod racing was awesome.
Yeah, but what Sebulba was too good, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ben Quadraneros.
I don't know, man. I'm
Piece of hot garbage.
Dude,
I like
a
the
part of me misses the old Medal of Honors where it's like realistic reload times and like I kind of miss it.
Medal of Honor 3 I worked on and I watched the creative director quit in the middle of a fucking meeting we were in because he was like, this game is not ready to launch, and the execs at EA were like,
Oh,
listen,
they were being EA. Yeah.
and he was like, he's like, I'm done here. Like, the AI is all fucked up. This game's not complete, and you're trying to fucking push this thing out the door. I quit and just fucking hung up the phone.
The best superhero game is obviously Superman 64, Maddie.
there might be the worst game ever made.
One where you could pause it and
Yeah. Yeah.
hold up overhead.
I love
screen
Brothers in Arms.
battlefield.
I did too.
Yeah.
So dope.
Did you guys ever play a game called Natural Selection? No.
So it was like this. It was an FPS. It was like 10v10 or whatever, and you had like humans versus aliens, and the human side you could be like the whole point of it was that one human was like the commander, and he takes control of the console and he views the entire thing top down, and he's able to drop like strategic upgrades throughout the map for whoever needs it, and then they end up, the whole thing is like you push him back, you do, whatever.
Halo Wars before
And
its time.
it was so cool, like the concept of it and the way that you had to work in squads, and your commander like would make or break because of a bad commander. I didn't know what they were doing. It was just like, he doesn't give you upgrades, he doesn't drop shit, you don't get stronger, you get overrun as the aliens evolve, because they would evolve and get tougher. Way cool game, way cool, and nobody ever played it.
Best vibes game.
Jeez, I don't.
Outside.
I just want to say,
Controller. Is that what it is?
Dude,
Inside or
I mean,
outside?
do you want? Are we talking like which one delivers the vibes best? or
Billy
which one has
Comic
the
Zone
best
ruled.
vibes?
I'm glad somebody else played Comic
Because
Zone.
like
I guess more
Such an awesome game.
Limbo.
No Man's Sky is pretty
Limbo,
big, too.
but that's inside is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the colored version of it. Yeah, Limbo is fucking so rad.
No Man's Sky is super dope.
It's super dope now.
Subnautica's like that.
It was not super dope on release.
What?
No Man's Sky.
I only played it way after.
Yeah, good call.
I'm excited.
I
One in space. There's 3 of them. One of them's way in the future.
one we never mentioned because I think it's just not our type of games, but Minecraft completely changed the landscape of video games.
Yeah, kill me.
Yeah, it's not for me either.
Fuck, what is it with Shepard?
Talk
Mass
about,
Effect?
Yeah, those games fucking.
Dude, AJ's about to fight you.
talk about Mass Effect.
Those were vibed out games.
Yeah.
Those were dope.
I have all those.
Those games fucking rule.
Trying to think.
DEF CON was fun. I enjoyed that
That'd be
with
my
some
favorite
people.
Like, anthology. Well, like 1 through the end of the series.
Where would you guys play? Rocket League's very good, but it's too niche to be like.
Yeah. It is tight though. But I don't like. I only like playing Rocket League if it's on and it's like my turn to pass the sticks. I don't go out of my way to pick it. You know what I mean?
Sure. I've never heard of Tyrion 2000. I don't know what that is.
I really. You said good vibes games, that I'm just trying to think of
fun
like
game.
what was a game that I just sat down and was like, this game, I'm having a blast playing it, but it's not like an emotional investment. It was just something that I love to play.
That was like the first. Well, not the first. Grand Theft Auto 3 on PlayStation.
That was Vice City, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, where you're just like cruising around, just like.
Smash or GoldenEye with the buddies was always a, yeah.
GoldenEye. Oh
Yeah,
my
see,
God.
Perfect Dark was our game.
Sure. Yeah. Every friend group was either a GoldenEye group or a Perfect Dark.
Well,
group.
so Perfect Dark allowed us to play together,
And you had the
that
bots,
was
yeah.
that was our big thing.
Yeah.
We need some pause music for
Yeah.
this game, this Bond game. He's like, how about this?
Turok is a horrible game, and I
Yeah.
will not hear otherwise.
Turok is
I played
rough.
the one that came out
I have.
late 2000s on 360. Did you ever play that, Turok?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Conquer's Bad Fur Day might be the good vibes game. It was so much fun, and it was so stupid.
It was not my game.
I
but
liked those games.
They're fun.
my brother
I mean, that's just like before.
was.
It was like a really limited scope
some-
GTA.
It's like what they took for all the Grand Theft Auto games. Let's try it.
Yeah,
Like,
that was it.
That's a great call.
Yeah, you
Stardew
just
Valley
get
is a
get
great
new
vibes
one.
game. My sibling would say the Oddworld series.
those are cool.
No,
Dude,
Stardew Valley is the vibe.
Earthworm Jim.
Ugh.
So dope. Too bad the creator is.
Weird games.
Well, a lot of them are, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, dude. Tony Hawk in groups was definitely.
Tony Hawk was a vibe for sure.
Yeah.
What?
Just how you can just fire it up and go
What game?
Ocarina of Time.
Nah, that's not a vibes. That's like a very specific emotion that I want to feel.
I don't know, I'd go fishing.
Dude, fishing,
I love the fishing.
the single most fun video game activity that I would never do in real life.
True. The
I
like
fish in every
I
No,
I-
no interest in real life fishing.
I
but fishing in
genuinely-
video games is always
even
the shit.
I
dude.
genuinely enjoy like the Call of the Wild hunting games. Like awesome in a video game to
Yeah.
go stalk a deer. In
Totally.
real life, no chance you catch
Dude.
me doing that.
You guys ever play any of the Cabela's hunting?
Cabela's, yeah.
I love those games.
Only when I'm in a bar and I'm drunk.
True. True.
Like,
No, I do.
Hey there, guy.
Yo, big butt the stadium in when I worked at the beach across the street, they would close but not kick us out. We would just play bug hunter and they would open up the thing so reporters would just, you could just keep playing.
The-
We would just play until like the sun came up.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 maybe best video game soundtrack of all time, but like
maybe most
one is
iconic.
better. It's definitely iconic.
Like-
yeah. Any one of those songs come on and you're
Dude.
you're in the
Like
in the barn.
like-
What is it? It's
like 20 years of
Yeah.
humans
Yeah.
are aware of a Goldfinger song
Right.
because Tony Hawk was like,
the one Power Man 5000 song anybody knows.
he's right. Like, just an iconic soundtrack that any of them start playing and you just immediately time portal.
You're back at the school trying to get to skate.
God, I wrote just the combinations. Can you combo for the whole time?
It's a full 2 minutes.
I've been loving the 1 and 2 combined.
Yeah, the re-release.
Oh yeah.
The release has been super fun.
Yeah.
I liked Underground because it actually had like that extra story to it. Yeah.
The first one was good. The second one was not as good.
The one with Bam.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you ever?
What a
play
specific time in Bob
What,
That
what
shit
about the
rules.
BMX one? Who was that?
Matt Hoff? No, it was Dave Mirren, right?
I think they both made games actually.
No, I think it was Matt Hoffman.
Matt Hoffman is the one that I remember more.
Yeah.
No, all right, look. Off-Road Fury is better than all of that, so you're good.
Have you seen that new snowboarding game that you see as like the background of TikToks? It's
Nope.
supposed to be like amazing.
Really?
It's like supposed to be the best snowboarding thing ever made.
I get down on that.
Streets of Rage. Those were fun games.
Rampage was awesome.
Rampage was cool.
Rampage was fucking dope.
Yeah, you get to level 119 and
Go
you're
to
just
the
like,
moon. Me
I
and my
get
buddies
it.
made it all the way through that game. It was not worth it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Would you say what the hardest game was? It's gotta be Contra, right? That was the hardest.
No. Wrong.
man, I beat Contra, so it can't be because I'm not very good at video games.
I mean,
50 lives, though.
Of course I did.
No way.
Also, like, are we talking actually beatable? Because there's a handful of arcade boxes that the programmers literally just made
Oh yeah, of
impossible.
course. They were like, yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not counting fucking arcade games in hardest ever.
The only,
There are some fucking.
Dude, that documentary, Insert
fucking-
Coin,
Burger
yeah,
time.
So
yeah,
good.
it's super good.
so good about Mortal Kombat and NBA Jams.
Street Fighter.
The only racing game I really liked was Burnout 3.
The Burnout games were
Underground.
fun.
Well, Burnout 1 and 2 were just like pretty stock games, and then Burnout 3.
Well, they were like, here's a cool camera when you crash
Yeah,
stuff. And you were
yeah.
like, all right, this is actually kind of fun. Let's do that.
Wanted to be better was Driver. Remember those games?
Driver was.
We just
Yeah,
were
they
you not
they were
listening?
talking about
Yeah.
Are you just waiting for your turn to talk over there?
Slacker.
Yeah.
Me?
What?
You?
I never got into Gran Turismo. I
Yeah. Serious racing games are so boring.
I did Project Gotham for a little bit, but yeah, I like eventually I just drove
Dude,
myself insane with that
Underground was
game.
fun because like you could customize your paint job.
Underground
that was the
fun,
great. That was
yeah.
the best, dude.
Yeah.
I loved that part of it. I didn't care
Yeah.
about. I didn't care about driving.
Yeah.
I don't know those.
Same concept as Underground.
How's
Okay.
that possible? It was like the.
I mean, I know of them, but I never.
Oh, I
played
was like
them.
Midnight Club's like
Yeah.
the game that like came with every PlayStation. Like GameStops were like, no, we're good.
Terrible. You made the dumbest cars in that game, but
Yeah, I know a lot of people loved Paradise. I was not huge on Paradise, but 3 and but rather Burnout 3 was a masterpiece.
It's just so good, dude.
He's a freak. He's the fastest kid alive.
The movie scene needs another super bed.
Dude, we talked about this yesterday. I'm 100% in.
Just that's one thing that's I'm badly missing the hang out with your friends, smoke weed, and here's a stupid movie to laugh
silly
at.
comedy. Yeah.
What about Echo the Dolphin?
It's really fucking hard.
It is hard.
Because of the whole like
Jet Set Radio
the one that-
Future
it had, like,
was
the
the good
Jet
one.
Jet Set Radio.
The
I love
first
those
one was
games.
kind of bad. Jet Set
No.
Radio Future was amazing.
The first one was just it just didn't know how to make a game yet.
Yeah.
But Jet Set Future was nasty.
Jet Force Gemini. That's what that just made me think.
What? No.
401 N64 with the
Wasn't-
giant bugs.
That sounds familiar,
He had the
but
little
I
dog
don't
that
know.
Had the gun like strapped to his back.
Nope.
I know. I've heard of it. I never played it though.
Yep.
I'd never played of it.
Second period is going, chat. 1933,
Yeah, thank God. We
32,
can talk about
31,
hockey
30.
again.
Talk about old games all night.
We had one NASCAR game, and it wasn't fun.
No, but what is the driving? The Forza. Those are fun.
Yeah, Forza's a good one.
No?
I don't like serious racing games.
Understandable. Fusion Frenzy was fun, but it was a very niche thing.
If it's not pod racing, I don't want it.
Yeah, Fusion Frenzy was the shit, dude. That game where
The
you're
demo
on the-
came
you're
with Halo.
on the-
I'm
you were on the
pretty sure.
column and you had to jump over it or under
yeah,
it, and it just faster and faster. It was such a fun game to play with your
Little
friends.
party game, yeah.
It was always a great like prelude to a day of
All right. Well, the,
Halo Land with your
yeah,
friends. Like
the chat knows Jet Force Gemini at least for you. They
Just one of those complete, unique N64 games that just came and went with a whole ass story, awesome art, everything. And it's gone forever.
You know what game we didn't talk about was Star Fox.
that game was
well, and now we have.
Yeah.
only on.
New Star Foxes?
I don't like. I stopped following Star Fox after the dinosaur one when things like spiraled out of control. So I don't know.
What was that other game that was like where you had to fly the plane, you had to jump out of a plane and land in a certain area? It's called Wings.
I don't know.
Same time as Star Fox.
Yeah, I think it is called Wings
Yeah.
or Pilot Wings.
Yeah, maybe Pilot Wings. Yeah, look it up.
Because it was, I remember it came out the same time as Wave
right.
Racer.
Abs are gonna have to
Yeah.
kill the penalty now.
Yep. Pilot Wings 64.
Yeah. Excuse me, Kale has never committed a hockey
Would
crime
never,
in his life.
Would never.
Clearly, you have the wrong man.
That's pretty soft.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, he does cross-check him.
He
but
definitely
that's pro- that's
cross-checked
pretty
him,
soft.
but my goodness. I was like, Jack Johnson, you did not seriously. Nice. That was a-
Good start.
yeah. Dude, Warhawk was such a cool game. Not enough people appreciated that. Killzone, another one that I really liked playing with the homies. What I really liked about Killzone was that like the map would change. And so you would have like Deathmatch, first to 50 kills.
How did that not go in?
You have like first to 50, and then you get to 50, and then the next one was like territory control. So the dudes who just destroyed at deathmatch but were terrible at objectives
Didn't handle the objectives. And got smoked
exactly.
The next time,
Like they couldn't play the fucking game, man.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why no one brought it up, but with the news that Counter-Strike 2 is coming soon-ish, Counter-Strike definitely a big genre definer. Unreal Tournament for sure.
Yeah. So when you talk about the FPSs, like Quake, Unreal Tournament, Counter-Strike, like which one?
They all get some of the credit.
It's
just choked.
All of them deserve love in that conversation
For sure. Wenberg just choked. Like that was a free goal and he missed the net.
I mean, that's a tough finish.
It is, but also all he has to do is get it on net.
Get him. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, baby. Little 2-on-1. Find him. Missed the net entirely.
Man.
Nuke's finishing has just not been good since he's came back from that injury.
Yeah, at the start of the year, he was on fire scoring everything.
Yeah,
and now he's gone, man.
I mean, he's actually has a couple of goals, but like one of them he basically kicked in.
One of them
Off the hip.
was like that one-timer that goes off of
Miko.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a really good stick lift. Good job out battling the official.
That was a pretty good PK. The one Seattle got one really good chance and they didn't convert it, and the rest of it was good from Colorado.
Yep. Everybody said that. Yeah. Oh, that's rough.
Sucks to suck.
Wow. Great setup.
Can we abolish offside in soccer?
Why?
Okay.
Okay. Why? All right.
Wouldn't it lead to more scoring?
Why? You just whined about a 0-0 game that you froze your balls off.
That's what the NHL did to.
Changing the rules of soccer doesn't make the Rapids any better. It doesn't make Kroenke want to invest any money in the competitive process.
If the sport was more popular, he would.
Yep.
And if it was more popular here,
That Apple deal was fucking so smart.
It looks really good for the MLS right now, for sure. Uh-oh.
oh boy.
Wow, what a pass.
Hey, good job. Georgiev kept them honest, and he kind of outmoved himself on that one.
Oh my gosh.
And where'd he go?
I don't care. That was so
Yeah,
sick.
Miko was like, I'm going to own you now.
So you pretty much have to get expansion teams to be working at this point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 6 of the
Should be a delay game to cover that puck.
low average
If throwing it out's delay of game, honestly.
That sucks.
I like that Alexiak dumped that guy, turned around and looked at the ref and said, "What'd I do?" And there was no call. Like, the dude immediately was like, "I committed a hockey crime here."
He knew Cale McCart just got called for a cross-check and was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Sure.
I have done something.
I get that, but it feels like.
What system had the most game releases? What system was out for the longest? PS1, maybe?
PS2.
That's what I mean. The stadium's cool.
PS2? Yeah, PS2 had like 8. Because it, like, they were still making games for PS2 when the PS4 was out.
For sure.
Like, that console was insane.
Georgiev keeping the Avs afloat. Yeah, I would expect you to say that. not like the Avs didn't just not score on multiple odd man rushes.
They've been fine. It's just been a low event hockey game. They're getting outshot a little bit, but not significantly. I'd wager if you checked Corsi at 5-on-5, it's probably pretty even.
I mean, the Avs have had a lot more dangerous attempts. It feels like.
Shadow of the Colossus is such a weird game because it's like there's nothing else like it.
Yeah, true. That might be your vibes game, but for a very specific vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking for a cinematic adventure that's unlike anything else that's also going to rip my heart out at the end.
Ooh.
Okay, Kale.
Ooh.
God of War.
Yeah, I did like those.
Like Dante's Inferno that was like that.
No.
Oh. That was super fun.
In the
You're
game.
just like, going through hell slaying demons, God of War style. That was fucking sick.
Huge.
That was like the most recent Doom game. Where you were just going through hell killing shit. Like,
Almost Logan.
yeah.
Yeah. Dude, we bootleg installed the old Wolfenstein on our computer in our classroom.
Did you play Rainbow Six Siege? No. This is like co-op where it's like the new bomb.
Yeah. So it's right now scoring chances are 8-5 Avs, 4-2 high danger chances.
So Avs on the better end of the quality.
Corsi's 18-17
So
Kraken.
pretty much dead even.
But 8-3
Yeah.
this period for Colorado.
So Avs have had a good second at 5-on-5.
Yeah.
The owner's hostage. And you have to
I mean, they killed that penalty too. So it's
They-
really
yeah,
just
yeah,
been
true, just
really
been good.
just been a good second
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
yeah.
You can do that.
My PS2 collection's getting stacked out. I'm excited.
Dude, my buddy, like, when everybody was starting to get rid of Nintendo games, he was asking people for his games, and he has so many.
I'm so mad. My parents we had a pretty good collection of N64 games, and they gave away so many.
I have, you see some of those stores now, and you look at the case of cartridges, and it's like $700, $500. I had that.
Yeah.
I think the only like rare one we had was the yellow cartridge of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Wasn't Pokemon Snap also yellow?
Maybe we had
Maybe just a Pokemon.
the copy of
I don't know.
Pokemon Snap we had was garbage. It was like we bought it from Blockbuster and it had Sharpie written all over it. Yeah, the Gold Zelda one is giga expensive.
I have that.
What?
The gold Zelda NES. Yeah.
It's crazy how expensive these games are.
Yeah.
That's sick. Halo 1 lands and you're like computer lab. Amazing.
Oregon Trail. They like redid it a few times.
They had a recent one that they redid that's actually really awesome.
Is it?
Yeah. Apparently they made it too easy. Because people were actually beating it like on a regular basis.
Not all dying of dysentery.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
The randomized like mass chaos has descended upon your group.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah, was a lot more limited. Yeah, I just played Firewatch the other day. Yeah. It's the first game I ever played on my Steam Deck. I did like those.
I couldn't
did
do
like
it. I
those.
couldn't do Life is Strange.
What is the other one? Unravel? Is that what it's called?
Nice save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's super fun.
Well, anytime.
What remains of what's his? Yes, thank you.
Come on, what the fuck, dude? There you go.
It worked.
Ooh.
Oh, what a save.
Yeah, that's a great save, you
Yep.
big bitch.
I mean, Georgiev's had a few good ones too.
For sure, but I like him, and
Fair.
Grubauer can suck it, so. But that's a great save by Gruby.
You guys are more than welcome to take
I never watched the Halo show intentionally because I knew I would hate it.
These are our abs, guys.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you? Good.
Camera's right there, focused on him. So if you guys want to like come over on this way,
If you want to go back there, we can shoot a shot.
yeah, we can take a picture.
This could be you, chat. You could be at the bar on the set.
Yeah.
All right, who's got a phone? I got you.
Awesome. I look sauced.
Got the rest of the gang signs.
We're married now, buddy.
No. I know.
Try to get the set.
How happy am I right now?
Same.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
How do we feel
Do you
about
guys do you want
the
to
game on
vertical
Thursday?
social?
I'm
Okay.
planning on going to the game.
Which is that the Kings game? I mean, Kings are fake, so I'm about it.
Okay. So we're feeling pretty confident.
Oh yeah, feel good.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, thanks for showing us around.
Ah,
Is that tipped?
yeah, it's a tip play for sure.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I mean that's. Nichushkin gets a little beat to the inside, but that's just a good hockey play from Seattle.
Yep.
Nice tip.
Well, we got ourselves a hockey game.
God, Brad Hunt.
You're kind of stuck on that one, aren't you?
I mean, every time I see him on the ice, dude, he fucking does something bad.
You're not wrong. I'm just saying you're stuck on it. Yeah, I mean, Bo's got to make a better play with the puck there. That play never happens. But
Dude.
Oh my goodness. This is real squirrely now. Penalty coming up here probably shortly if they don't get it out.
sometimes when it's squirrely, you got to chase that nut.
Watch, they're going to get an odd man rush.
Yep.
Boom. Oh, it's Jack Johnson. Okay.
Then this.
Ah, you're okay here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Newey. You're offside, dude. Yeah, we know you're a bum, dude.
Did he just totally fan it? Yep.
Yep.
He healed it.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. So bad.
Brutal.
Andreas Englund would never.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Dennis!
Hey, let's go.
No. keep trading fucking breakaways. Somebody's bound to
Right,
score.
one's
on
gotta
one,
go
right?
in eventually.
Jesus. It's a good finish, though.
He's trying to make it hard to take him out of the lineup when people get healthy, man.
Good finish. Is that Kale? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Kale. Just a
Well, and
laser beam to that guy.
It's such a great read by Morgan to fly the zone.
Yep.
To see, oh shit, we're gonna win this. I can get out of here right now.
Oh, word. Kale McCarr's got the puck. That was a beautiful shot.
Everybody was.
It's perfect.
Yep.
Oh man.
All right, you got a sick goal from Mac. You get a goal from your depth.
There's that over. There's one.
It's true. It's a Kale point.
Yeah.
You're not on your way to hitting the Grubauer over on saves, though.
He's got 9. Yeah, it's not looking good, Bob.
You need one more. You need that second line to sort something out.
Nah. Dude,
Oh, boy.
I think it's coming.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Think it might help if they take Nieto off that line, but that's just me.
It's a me, Nieto.
With that mustache.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's Sergio. I don't know what Homelander is.
Isn't that show about the Superman, but he's actually a total dickweed? That
If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Or wait.
I'm sure you've seen the meme
The
gifs of the
Boys?
guy. Yeah.
The Boys is dope. So fun.
I haven't seen any of these.
I'm surprised you haven't seen The Boys.
After
I was like that. I like avoided The Boys because I didn't think it was like a cool
Well,
premise,
who-
and then I started watching.
Nuke
it.
just
Awesome.
trucked Grubauer? Yeah, I mean,
after
that's on Nuke for sure.
Endgame,
Yeah.
I decided I wanted a superhero break.
Well, that's the thing is like The Boys is
Making fun of that
self-aware.
show.
Yeah. And but like I get it. I get what you're saying.
It's dope.
Yeah,
Well,
Nuke,
yeah, he
Nuke made
just-
zero effort to not run into Groovy there. That's unfortunate.
Who's got the DNVR Avalanche Twitter tonight?
Probably Jesse.
Jesse or Megan.
Little Dennis the Menace action
But it's like
in 280p.
Yeah.
it's like the worst.
It's so that they don't see Dennis is spelled differently.
I mean, Nuke like jumped backwards into Grubauer.
Yeah.
I get he was trying to make a play, but you can't just. Yeah.
That's goalie interference.
Yeah.
That's not even close.
It is quite low.
Have I mentioned how excited I am for our day off tomorrow?
Yeah, no kidding. It's been a lot of days on for us. I like how Confer like knew that play was dead and finished the face-off anyway. Did that face-off matter?
I don't know, man. You got to ask that guy that insisted on having that argument with us last night. Okay, well, if some face-offs matter, then face-offs matter. All right, well. Take a victory lap, I guess. Like, Jesus Christ. I just don't feel like saying, well, team face-off percentage is what doesn't matter every single time.
Ooh.
God, the West in the NBA is going to shit the bed, and the Nuggets are going to have to deal with the Lakers. And it's just going to be like, all
That's
right,
fine.
well, exercise this
Yep.
demon or don't.
Slay the demon. Do the thing. That's a good clear. So far, it's been another pretty decent PK,
Yeah, it has been.
but 30 seconds is a long time. Well, now it's like 10 seconds.
You see this. So you see this how this power play is trying to set up, and do you see why the Avs use the drop pass?
Getting in the zone is hard.
Yeah, because they didn't get set up that whole time.
Avs look confident at their own blue line now, too.
Ugh.
I don't hate the idea. It just didn't connect.
There's too much traffic.
Yeah, he had a man on him for sure, but
Come on, Nate.
wow, that came out. Lucky.
It's a really good game, though.
It is a good hockey game.
Really continues to frustrate me when I see the Avs against these playoff teams play good quality games, and I'm like, imagine what they would be like.
With
They
the-
were 100%.
With the Gabe Landeskog dropped into this lineup.
Well, Gabe Landeskog with Josh Manson in there
Yep.
for
Brad Hunt.
Brad Hunt and Eric Johnson even there for Jack Johnson. Like
Yep.
Eric Johnson in a proper role, we would not have minded nearly as much
Yep.
instead of the 18 and a half minutes a night or whatever,
Yep.
where it was just like, ugh, he just shouldn't be doing this anymore.
Look, Eric Johnson as a number 6 who like peaks out at like 14, 15 minutes a night, gets all the easy defensive jobs, helps you on your penalty kill.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah, Max still has the best zone entry rate in the league by like a lot.
It's such a high number.
All right. You got 4 minutes here.
Finish strong.
Yeah. Give yourself a solid 4 minutes.
Score another one, or just go in with a 1-goal lead.
And you get out of this period with the lead, and you know what? You're on a Sagababa. Your legs are going to go in the third. Whatever happens, happens. But you gave yourself a chance here.
Thing is, their legs haven't been bad at all.
They haven't.
So far.
I
It's been
agree.
really encouraging.
But I
Of
suspect
course.
they will go.
Of course. You don't know how it's going to go, but it's been really...
Well, if Brad Hunt keeps doing stuff like that. Like, who's that to?
Tolvanen. I can't believe they got that guy for free.
Berkey's hurt.
Although, I guess, the guy who has right now the difference, the goal is the
Yep.
difference in this game was also pretty free.
For a guy they claimed off waivers.
Yeah. I wonder where Malgin would have landed had Toronto tried to pass him through.
Yeah, I'm sure someone would have taken him, but. Ooh.
Wow.
That was a nice shift from Nuke there. I know
Yeah,
the
that
finish
was
wasn't
nice,
there,
man.
but
I mean the rebound part
Yeah.
of that you love.
yep.
And it's especially instructive that Grubauer gave that shit up.
Yeah.
Shoot more pucks at him. This is not a dominant Philip Grubauer performance. I really, as much as I like the Lehkonen-Nichushkin combination for one specific thing, offensively, I don't like it.
It has its gaps at times for sure.
It just has not ever popped off the way that we had hoped that it might.
Who's the facilitator there, right?
Yeah.
Like, and not that McKinnon can't do that, but McKinnon's at his best when he's doing things himself. you
Right,
know?
because neither one of them is like a really natural finisher
Yeah.
of much, and that's where Landeskog is so nice.
Because he can
'Cause
facilitate.
it doesn't matter which one you put him. Like
Yep.
either combination is totally fine. Gosh, I really like that play by Makar.
He's been really good
Just
quietly tonight.
That little touch, that extra touch
Yep.
that he makes, just thought was good. Car's like, come on, man.
You guys can't let this puck stay in the zone with one shot.
Yeah, Donskoy has a concussion. I don't know. If he's healthy, Donskoy would be one of those many middle six forward types
Yep.
that I want Colorado to look at
To
over the
chase
summer
after for a cheap deal,
$1
yeah.
million or whatever.
And then he'll go back to being a 15-goal scorer in Colorado.
It'd be pretty funny if that happened. Like Seattle takes him in the expansion draft. He totally does nothing there. Gets to Colorado and it just goes right back to the way that it was. You're like,
Erod, that was not good. Favorite former Avs player currently playing in the league? I don't know, man. There's so many.
yeah.
Like, I was looking at it the other day, and I think there's only like 4 or 5 teams that don't have an ex-Av on it. I get maybe it's more now since Edmonton traded Barry, but
Nice. Erod got away with it.
take it where you can get it.
Oh, totally.
Oh, boy.
That's a bad job by Taves,
Yep.
man. That looked awkward.
Remember when that was a penalty in the playoffs?
What?
Spraying the goalie?
The one time in
Yeah.
history when Landy did it?
Yeah.
And Minnesota fans were like, you can't spray the goalie. And it was like, you're kidding me with this.
That series had a bunch of weird calls. There was that one tripping call in the Avs where the dude just fell over
Yeah.
5 feet away from the Avs player.
Charlie Coyle had like the series of his life with pucks just fucking bouncing to him randomly.
Yep.
Yeah, I would probably say Kadri and Varley are my
Kadri
two
for
guys.
sure. Low key Brandon Saad.
I was always a really big Varley guy.
You were a big Varley guy. It's true.
His style, I just loved his style, you know? That really
Well,
athletic.
you were in it with like you covered his entire court case and everything too. Like
Yeah, well, that was not so great.
sure, but
That was hard, man. That girl that day when she took the stand and she's just bawling her eyes out, and you're like, I don't know what happened that night, man. What she said and the evidence have
do not connect.
they don't
yeah.
align in any way, which they proved beyond.
Reasonable doubt.
Yeah, it was a slam dunk, but it was still. She's not up there crying fake tears, you know. Like
Yeah.
there was real pain there, and it was really hard to watch.
Oh, Jesus.
Those hurt. Eat boards.
With his teeth, especially.
Come on. God, Jack, this is such a Jack Johnson game right now.
It is not good. You're like
Where
80
are you
feet offside.
going?
What was the plan, bro?
Dude.
That was Lars Eller saying, "My team dumps the puck in here." Cheeky little forecheck from McKinnon there.
Well, I will say this has been a step forward for Lars Eller so far.
It hasn't been as bad by any stretch.
It just hasn't been bad.
He just still is obviously not comfortable in the systems.
Yeah.
And they literally didn't even skate this morning, so it's not like he's had a lot of time to figure him out.
Gonna start it shorthanded.
I mean, PK's got to stay good to start the third.
Saad went to St. Louis and said that he had that weird thing where he was like, I want to go somewhere where I'm going to win all the time or whatever. And
that,
it was like,
absolutely was not St. Louis.
well, and it was like, it was just a weird thing to say because it was like, Colorado's like on the up and up.
Yeah.
Like,
Best chance of winning making this move.
It was like,
Yeah.
should have stayed, bud. Anyway, intermission. Avs maintain the 1-goal lead. We'll be back. Hello. 5-on-3 life.
So dumb.
Live the dream. It's gonna be a rough start to the period. It's a pretty tough look. It's a pretty tough look that you have called 4 consecutive penalties in a row on the Avs. And 2 of them being the Cale Makar cross-check and the Mikko unsportsmanlike being super soft. The hell is that?
Skateboarders bombing a hill in San Francisco.
By bombing, you mean crashing?
Well, yeah, that and just going down a super steep hill.
Sure.
Real fast. There are crashes, though, yes. Do what? According to multiple reports, New Era has interest in being in the NHL next jersey outfitter. That would be dope.
Would it?
New Era?
Yeah.
The hat game, if they get that part of the business, would be awesome.
I don't care who does it at this point.
That's how I feel. Never cared. Who fucking cares about any of that?
I do.
I just don't understand. I mean,
Okay, I'll settle an argument.
There could be so much more cooler shit.
Ranch on or off pizza rolls? Does it matter? Like, either way is good.
yeah, like if you dip it or you just like drizzle over the
Yeah,
top.
either way is fine.
Delicious. The answer is
Or
delicious.
eat the pizza rolls plain. Still good.
Also delicious. 5:37 of ice time. Jesus.
He's got a goal, though.
Yeah, I really.
I mean, the Nichushkin penalty was a penalty. The Jack Johnson penalty was a penalty.
Yeah.
The Makar one is awfully soft, but I guess it's a cross check.
Yeah.
And then,
This Mikko one is the one that I really have a huge problem with, and the fact that they've called
especially to make it a 5-on-3.
no infraction has been called on Seattle. It's just the delay game.
No, and it's not like Seattle hasn't done some of that softer side stuff.
It just sucks that like you're trying to protect a 1-goal lead, and now you get a 5-on-3.
Yep.
That's a 5-on-3 coming right out of the gate.
Yep.
So they'll be cold, but it's a 5-on-3, dude.
Yep.
For 2 full minutes. The hardest thing to do. The thing that they've done great on the PK tonight is deny zone entry. And in a
With
5-on-3,
three
you
dudes,
don't
you're
do
not doing that. Yeah.
You don't do that.
The ref should just come out and kick 2 Kraken out of the face-off circle immediately, and be like,
It'd be funny if a linesman was like, "This is bullshit."
kicking you out.
Yeah,
I'm
he
kicking the
throws
next
him
one
out, and
you
he
out.
throws the next guy out, and he's like, "It's a 5-on-4 again. We'll see how this goes." Yeah. That's one of those. This is an unbelievable situation for the ref to decide to get super touchy about
that
it.
big of an impact on the game.
Yeah, definitely. But it's also like Miko just
He has to stop.
To
He
shut
has to
up.
stop. He has to know.
He has to stop doing it.
It's at a point where it's happened frequent enough. Even if you think it's BS, like it's gonna keep happening at this point if you don't stop. So. Salt on oranges. I've never tried that. The thing is, like, Miko is wearing an A. He's allowed to talk to the refs by the rule book. Yeah, the older I get, the less I like ketchup, for sure.
Same. Steak, I feel like if the steak is just made well, you don't need any
Yeah.
sauce on it, man.
A steak pure, assuming it's cooked correctly, you don't need anything. Steak is just delicious.
Cooked in butter.
I mean, you could do a bunch of things to steak that make it cook good, but just a raw fillet,
Yeah.
I could eat that for every meal.
I sear mine, and then I bake them for about 10 minutes, and then
That's way
Finish it
too much
off.
cooked. You've cooked it way too much.
finish it off in some butter, and it's medium rare on the inside, and it's got a nice, crisp on the outside.
2 minutes each side at the highest temperature you can achieve.
Okay?
Unless you get it actually hot, and then 30 seconds each side.
He still wants to hear the cow moo.
I mean, I don't mind. I'll eat steak
I do.
1,000 different ways.
I love it as rare as people will
Yeah, I
make
do
it.
too. My kids think it's gross because I eat mine rare, so it is. That's why I cook my kids, but mine's more
Yeah, yeah.
everything's just shortened.
Yep. Pull mine off early.
My wife likes hers burnt to a crisp.
That you're just ruining it.
Yeah, I've got her down to
Medium well at
medium
least.
well
Yeah.
now.
It's like ketchup on eggs actually has a place depending on the kind of eggs.
It could work. In a little breakfast burrito style. Yeah.
I mean, every once in a while I'll do it with scrambled eggs.
Sure.
It just won't be much ketchup. It can't be a lot.
For sure. It can't overpower it. Well,
Dude, when a ketchup bottle farts, it's just one of those things I will laugh at until the day I die. Sorry. That's just what's up.
all right. Georgiev going to have to come up big here.
Yeah.
Or Seattle can miss all their shots. Also an option.
I was gonna laugh if they just it was that easy. The back door, it's in, and it was all, and you're like, okay. Like, I'm expecting this to get scored on. Just do it so that the second
Yeah,
P.
they don't have 2 minutes of the second.
Yeah, so the second power
play.
play is not lengthy.
One clear, one time. All right.
All right.
You killed a minute of this
Yo.
thing. That's not terrible.
Minute feels like a win.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Horseradish, something I really liked is when I was younger. Have totally, like, abandoned ship as an adult. Just not into it at all.
I never was much of a toppings kid. Like, I had a couple that I liked, and that was it.
So you see how they're 5-on-3? You see how far apart they are?
They get spread out.
Yeah,
They work it
and
in down low.
Compare
Yeah.
this to how Colorado's played some of theirs.
Where they all tighten up
Yeah.
and pass it back and forth on the top
They
end.
they squeeze in
Yep.
super tightly. I think it's a really interesting contrast.
Thank you for double clutching that. If you one tease that, it's probably a goal. I mean, assuming
I mean,
it was a nice save.
even if you get scored on now,
Yeah, you're
you
okay.
hate it, but it's like
but the other power play's
yeah.
done basically.
There you go. That's money right there.
This I don't
one
wanna,
face off, man.
Don't want to jinx it, but this feels a whole lot like a puck don't lie power play right here.
I would say this face off matters.
You're not wrong.
This one coming up right now because you get this clear, you win
You're
that and you
done.
clear
Yeah,
it.
you're back to 5-on-5.
Yeah, they might like enter the zone, and then both guys are gonna come hauling ass out of there like, we gotta go.
They're fucking tripping over each other,
Yeah,
getting stuck
yeah.
in the door.
Miko's like throwing Jack Johnson out of the way.
They did not win it, unfortunately.
Oh, now it's even gonna be even more true.
Well, now it's another one, which, yeah, now it's even bigger now.
Yeah, Miko has to come out first, right?
You're throwing it up that wall for sure if you win the face off.
Oh, totally.
Give him a little stick in the back.
Yeah, exactly. Jack Johnson should be trying to propel Miko out there.
I need you to toss me.
Little turbo. It almost happened too on a turnover. Right?
Yeah. Oh, if I'm the Avs man, I am testing the waters right now, knowing what these power plays look like.
You're giving
'Cause the
you're giving some
officials-
wax right now.
The officials absolutely at this point have to be like, all right,
We're not giving
we
you
gave
another
like
one.
we gave you the golden fucking parachute here, and you botched this. So hey. That was a weird simultaneous reaction. Oh, yeah. They're not on a PK anymore. I was like, what's he waiting for? Shoot that thing down there, big dog. Like,
I mean, he did it
yeah.
ultimately.
Yeah, that was just funny. God, that's such a big kill.
Yep. You
All right.
gotta close from here.
Yeah, for sure. Like, come on, don't
Yeah.
go through that, and
Yeah,
then
and then give it away.
yeah, the Avs better get a fucking power play in this period. And then, if you don't score, like, hey, that's on you.
For sure. It's just the
But
opportunity.
you're asking for one shot at it.
Make one real call against this hockey team.
For real, man. I mean, they had one in the Vegas game.
They had 2 in the Dallas game, but one of them was well after
Yeah.
the game was over.
That was the Erod goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had 1 in the New Jersey game.
Yeah.
Ugh. Get out.
Get out. Nope.
There you go. Good,
Really good
body.
D. That was really good D. And then you just didn't-
Oh my God! Are you kidding?
Oh, they finally call it? What was...
Can you show what's going
Dude,
on?
are these refs just fucking clueless or what? What is happening?
I have no idea what's happening right now.
They need to zoom out.
I say this every game.
What's
That's so bad from Cogs. And then he gets high
He got hit in the
sticks.
face, that's why he was pissed off.
I mean, he didn't. That's not a follow through. Like
It's not.
That's a fucking penalty. Like,
It rode his stick.
but doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. See if they keep
Okay,
showing
they
that.
called it.
See
Good.
if they keep showing it, it
Yep.
takes him. Like he sees it and he like thinks about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I said then
There you
you're just
go,
asking
yeah.
for one shot at it. All right.
They sure let that play go on for a long time after that penalty, but
There you go, Mac. That was bad.
yeah, they were not set up for the rim there. See ya,
Okay.
just go.
Yeah, go, dude. Just made that an even more free entry. Look how easy that is.
Yep. Nico. Ooh, you had JT there if you could get it through, but
Good. Oh.
Oh,
now
now you
it's
have a problem.
2-on-1. Okay, they botched it.
Really?
Really botched it. Holy smokes, dude, go. They're changing.
Nico kind of falling apart here, man.
Trying to be too cute.
McKinnon just do it. I like that McKinnon's moving, though.
Is Miko awake?
Jesus, Devon. So sketch. Shoot it again.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't reset at all.
Nice keep. I find it interesting that Kale's pulled himself off really quickly on two.
Yeah.
Occasions
he
in
was
this?
doing that earlier in the year, too. Can get one more quality try here.
Yeah. Just walk in, Nate. All right.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he tried.
I mean, that's pretty good PP, man.
I've liked both of the power plays. They each had scoring chances.
Can you find a little Mo here?
There you go.
You have help. You're still Dennis Morgan.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Come on, Nui.
Nice. I mean, not going to get anything
Working
for
hard,
it, but
man. You know, not giving them free outs.
yeah.
When you're protecting the lead, this is all good. Oh, that's really good connected team play right
Yep.
there.
You had everybody where they needed to be.
Everybody made the same, was on the same brain
Yep.
wavelength.
The two
Brain
pass.
wave.
Love it.
Oh, these two. Oh, these two. They can be so deliberate.
What is that
Is this an
whistle?
offside?
High stick.
That's what the call was, but well, I didn't see one, and this isn't going to show us because why would they show us the penalty?
Oh, man. It's because of Pride Night. That's why we're not getting the call.
Again, no problem with being upset that altitude isn't showing you the call. It's just,
Right there.
did he catch him? I guess he caught
Caught him in
him.
the helmet.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so stupid. Yeah, kick that bitch out.
Now kick out another guy.
Yeah.
Nice win.
That's a good one. That was good all around.
All right. Do it the hard way then, I suppose.
Yeah, man, it's just nothing this year has been easy. Remember that like 7-0 win over Ottawa? Well, that was easy.
Missed that.
Yeah, that was fun. Could definitely use 1 or 2 more of those right now.
Wow.
Oh man.
Seattle's kind of a mess. Like, they're going to
Yeah.
get one eventually
I
if
was
they keep
gonna
getting
say.
opportunities, but it's just ugly right now.
Like, it just looks lethargic. That was pretty funny.
It's always funny when you see an NHL player go, oh,
Yeah,
wobbles.
yeah.
You're like, dude, you've been doing this since you're 3.
Beat him. Not quite enough runway.
Yeah, but look how much extra time he buys. Then they get
That's right
that
back out.
Oh,
Very nice.
that's so good. That's what that pressure does.
Yep.
You know who needs Sammy G's gotta go, right?
Yeah, the blowout against the Jets was fun because it was over so quickly.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh boy, it worked out, but wow.
all of us. Oh. There's nothing to say. We're just all making noise.
Honestly, that should just be the watch-alongs from now on. It's just loose sounds coming out of my mouth. Just don't let the seam pass there, and they self-clear. That's another A1 kill. Seattle's making it pretty easy
Dude,
for you,
so
but
good.
They made 2 good passes in the zone move.
So good.
again, beautiful thing about sports is you don't have to be the best. You just have to be better than the team you're playing tonight.
It's more fun to be the best.
I mean, you can be both of those things.
Yeah. Take him wide.
Ooh. Probably the better play.
Yeah.
No way.
Val doesn't look like he has the legs, though.
That's Erod.
Oh, well, no, it was Val coming up the wing, wasn't it?
Yeah, Val was
No.
on the
Yeah.
E-Rod shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
correct.
oh yeah, okay.
That's why I'm saying no.
Yeah. My
Take him
bad.
wide. Beat that bitch wide. Come on, Val. Show me you still got it. Because if you don't got that juice, I am disappointed. Oh, great slip.
Keep going.
Just got enough of him.
Yep. That's still, I mean,
Yeah, just to get through it all.
because he gets to the corner and they cycle it and it's
Yep.
everything is good.
Yep.
Sucks that it's turned into this. Yeah. See ya.
All right. 10 minutes left in this game. They gave the Avs one. They called another
Somebody's
one
going to be
on the
mad about
Avs.
Gerard for that turnover when Bo fucks that up.
I
And
mean,
he'll be like, what's Gerard doing?
at this point, are the refs going to put the whistles away? Should the Avs just start two-handing people?
Yeah, I thought that after the 5-on-3 kill.
The thing is, they're high sticks, right? Those are kind of the ones that they got to call.
Right. No, they should be hooking.
Yeah.
they should be doing all kinds of mad cheating right now.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I mean, with the penalty disparity, like, yeah, I would be
Over these dudes.
I would be acting a fool right now.
2 hands.
Yeah,
back
but
to the legs.
when you played hockey, you would be doing that just anyway.
Look, man. I was just unhinged, okay? I hadn't learned about all the mental health things that I know about. I hadn't figured out my inner zen. Like, none of that happened.
New Hook's feeling that shot he just blocked.
Who's down over by the boards there?
I don't know.
Did you see that? I'm gonna reel back a little bit.
I'm looking, but I didn't see anyone down by the boards.
No?
Nope.
Maybe it was just the ref.
Dude, are they really trying that neutral zone play against the Avs?
That ain't gonna
It's
work.
a little
Yeah.
ballsy, honestly. Because if that doesn't work,
You're
they
in trouble.
counterattack that down your throat. And the game ends.
All right, worked out.
Oh.
Go up quick.
Did not have the confidence to make that pass to Bo. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Where's the Av? There he is. Hi, Kale.
He is the Av.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Tornado. Oh, come on, Kale.
Didn't
What's up
quite
with that?
connect with anybody, eh?
Oh,
That was
buddy.
ill-advised, yeah.
Dude, that's a nice play, too. That's not nice.
Yeah, like he was a little optimistic with that one.
I mean, you're 8 minutes, though, and you've survived the
Oh, boy.
bad timing.
Hey, they survived that, too, whatever the hell it was.
Oh, Miko.
Mac, just go win
Do
the
it,
game.
dude. Yeah, just do it.
Ah,
Oh, no, Bo.
they're okay. They're okay.
He's
Not
lost that
not if
foot
Lecky
race.
forgets how to skate.
Jesus, dude. God fucking damn it, man.
Nothing's easy. Was that a real take?
What?
A bounce back game from G? He was like their best player last night.
Yeah. I mean, best player in your worst game of the season. right?
Sure, bar's low, but
Congratulations.
maybe he means Georgiev. I bet he means Georgiev. That makes more sense.
It definitely does.
Yeah, we got there. I know you're like 45 seconds behind, but we figured it out. Yep, Avs now have the easiest schedule of anyone from here on out.
Yeah, you notice how it's all teams out west because they have to play each
A
other.
bunch of Western teams that are terrible. Yep. The king of the game is me. Because I said so. Do 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 do. Man, this period is crawling by.
Yeah, it is. I know the New Jersey third period kind of felt like that too. Like I kept feeling like they're running out of time, they're running out of time, and I
Yeah.
looked up and it was like 11 minutes
you're
left,
like,
and I'm like,
oh.
what the fuck, man?
Is that dude getting it or not, Tiff?
Well, only if he wants it though, right?
Yeah, it's him that doesn't want it, probably.
I don't know. She like had her hands all over him.
Yeah,
Like looked
I,
like
I know she wanted it. Does he? Is he gonna give it? I guess.
yeah, probably.
I mean, it's a dude.
What a prude.
I like how we have no faith in men to be like,
There's no way.
There's sex on the table, and he's just gonna say no. What do you mean he's just gonna say no? It's not what dudes do.
He's just not gonna call her.
That's definitely not happening. This is the only reason he's still here is because he's still doing the cost benefit analysis.
Math gets a lot harder when it's a friend of a friend that you got set up with, all right?
Just, dude, you can't treat that person like garbage.
Yeah, right.
There's got to be a little bit of respect. God, that guy is white. Did you see?
No,
he was
I didn't.
like see-through.
If you're seriously talking Kings, I don't know how it's not McKinnon, Malgin, or Georgiev.
Oh, I know who it is for me.
Who?
It's Georgiev.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. Assuming this holds.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, we should give it to Lars Eller. Just keep using our king in the game to grind axes. Shadowbox the Menchies. The DNVR guys just keep giving king of the game to Sam Gerard every night.
Someone,
That would be so
like,
hilarious.
if you went back 20 years and told someone you were about to shadowbox the Menchies, they'd look at you like you were high.
Yeah. They would assume that you were standing in like King Supers.
Right?
Getting ready to like speed bag a bag of Lays. Like you light up the family size ones and
Just fucking hang them on the banana hook.
that's right. Use the fruit ties to get them all together. Oh, it's just a tremendous visual. Whoa.
Miko,
Shot out of a cannon,
finish this
Miko.
game? Not quite.
Man, it is not often you see that guy get stood up like that.
Yeah, he's usually big, strong.
This is the thing about some of these dudes on Seattle.
They thick.
They've got some big guys back there.
4 of them.
I don't need that shit in my head all the time. That would have been a nice one.
That would have been fun.
Just like a more relaxed 5 minutes than what we're apparently in for.
Fuck you, Jared.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine. He can suck it.
Was I not on mic last night during the watch
No,
along?
you definitely were.
Yeah, I thought so too. I know during pregame I wasn't, but
Yeah, but during the watch along you were.
yeah, I thought so.
The one who wasn't was Jesse.
Oh.
But Jesse also puts his mic so far away.
Yeah.
It was on.
He just yeets it. Gives us a little room tone with that mic.
What's
What's happening?
over there? Like that Byron's like, I'm just gonna sit on this guy. Oh, I need to go get the puck. Dude, G almost tipped that. Did you see that? How close that was?
It'd have been fun.
And then we really would have had an excuse to be like, it's
Give him a king.
Gerard.
Be a really hard name to say in Japanese.
Have you seen that Tom Segura bit
No.
where he talks about checking into hotel and the guy asks if he's Japanese and he's like, what? And he goes, Segura. And he's like, if you say it like that, all names sound Japanese. And he's like, Smith. It was just he was like, no, I'm not. Also, don't ever ask somebody that.
Only slightly racist.
I know I used to talk to people about their names when I checked people in hotels,
Sure.
but it was never like,
You never hit him with the Segura.
yeah, I never hit them with the Segura. It was more like I would see like where they were from, like, and then talk to them or,
Sure. Wow.
or it would be like, how do you say this?
How many shots did Tampa end up with in this game?
16.
That is, it was 4 after the second period, so. 14.
Dude, that's 0.
Yeah, 0 in the second.
That's Tampa Bay, dude.
Yep.
Remember when they bought big at the deadline again this year?
Yep.
Imagine if the Avs done that shit. Buy huge at the deadline, you followed up with a 0-shot period.
Dude, if they bought big and the Dallas game went the same way, I'd have had to turn Chad off last night. Like, all right, you're under 5. Get 2 more good shifts out of everybody, and you win the game. It do be kind of chilly up here. It's a nice forecheck. You'll spend the rest of the game.
I fucking wore shorts, dude.
What?
I've been wearing pants the last week. I wore shorts today thinking it's so nice out.
Well, historically, it's been hotter than a nutsack up here.
Seriously.
100% true.
Like absolute swamp nuts, but for your whole body. Dude.
When it just kept on coming in.
Yep.
It was getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. And it was like, dude. We got outside and it was like, felt like Andy Dufresne at the end of Shawshank Redemption. And
I mean, by the end of the
shit.
by the end of the show, the people are just watching us pour sweat from our foreheads. Like,
yeah. That Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final is...
It's real good.
I think it's the single most dominant game of hockey I've ever watched in my life. When you consider all the factors, the situation, the teams involved, everything about it, it blows me away how not even remotely close that game was. Yeah, I remember talking about, hey, the Lightning are going to come out with
respond. They
that
don't
championship
go down
medal.
They don't want to go home down 2.
Their Game 3 response is exactly what I thought they were getting in
Game 2.
Game 2.
Yep.
It was crazy. If we get to an empty net situation, I hope they win another faceoff like that, and Kale does the thing.
That was such a
an
bad
awful
pass. Yeah. Great battle win there. At least get it out of the zone.
Is that Cogs? Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. What excuse is Rycroft making? I don't mind not being able to hear these games.
Same.
And it's just us.
Same.
Well, from here, though, with the sound out there, it's perfect. That's all I want to
Yeah.
hear anyways.
That's so not good, Matt.
Yeah. That was very bad.
That's unbelievable from your best player
Yep.
to do that, dude.
Yep.
That is unbelievable from him.
That dude can't kill you. I mean, there's just no need to even try that.
What are you doing? That is so fucking unacceptable from him.
He knows it too.
And he does dumb shit like this all the time.
Yep.
In that zone, dude, I'm gonna spike my phone. That's so unbelievable to me.
Is he going to go full beast mode and make up for it, or are they going to lose the game?
Followed by an icy, great. It's like the one decision he couldn't make.
Yep. That puck just has to get out of the zone. There's less than 3 minutes left and you have a 1-goal lead. That puck's just got to be out.
Like, what's he trying to do?
You're going to dance him behind your
Yeah,
own
you're
net?
trying to
Big
bank
deal,
it off and skate it out yourself? That was so close.
It worked.
Where is everybody?
Vibing at the blue line.
Like,
playing for a tie.
I just assumed they were changing, and nope, JT's still just drifting.
They could have changed.
Oh, that terrible camera work does not let us know.
It doesn't help at all. I have no
at
idea
all.
what happened. I mean, the prospect of a 3-on-3 overtime with back-to-back legs is not
It's not super fun.
enticing.
Especially because none of your best players have been like...
Mac made one sick play in this
Yeah.
game, basically.
He made one sick play 50 minutes ago.
Yep. I mean, that shot just doesn't work for Miko.
No. See it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 1 point, but did you steal one from two here, or can you get the second?
What's going on over there?
She's just watching the game. Be way cooler if they were like banging right in the middle of the bar.
I mean, I don't know about in the middle, man.
And there was like just, I don't know if they were teenagers, because I go to a gym like right across from my high school. So I don't know if they were teenagers, maybe just graduated. They were just like macking on each other at the gym. I'm just like, let me just pick up my mat. I'm just like, fucking weirdos.
Hey man, I was a horny teenager once.
Yeah, but
Be a horny teenager in a public place.
yeah, PDA is rough.
I mean,
though.
true. I definitely was not about that.
Holding, even a butt slap. I don't even care. But like, they're like full on back, and I'm like, ugh. This is just making my workout more rage-inducing.
There you go. It just powers your workout. Yeah, I mean, if the Avs end up winning this, you say, okay, you did what you had to do. You just made it really hard. If they end up losing it, you feel pretty bad about it. Hello, Kyle. They win the face-off. Is it a give it to Mac and get the hell out of the way moment?
Who in the world has blamed Georgiev for that goal?
I don't see how anyone could possibly do that.
He was making up a grievance at that point.
So they're going with Miko, JT, and Kale, I assume. With the maybe JT jumps off if he wins it. But he didn't.
Feels like he lost them. Just anecdotally, feels like he lost a lot of draws tonight.
I don't know that I agree. But it's also entirely anecdotal.
Yeah, I have no idea what the numbers look like.
Yeah. Kraken
might win a Stanley Cup someday. It's true. I mean,
every team might
could
win a
be.
Stanley Cup
Yeah.
someday.
Totally. I mean, look at the Blues. It only took them like 50 years.
Buffalo will get one eventually.
Yeah, right? Like, you dream a little dream, man.
All right. If you get the opportunity, you know Grubauer will let the poke check fly.
Dude, how does Knack just get beat?
Because he's got no legs left.
Nichushkin just didn't used to give that up.
He is still sick, to be fair.
Yeah. I'll chill out. Oh, dude.
That was such a bad change. They're going to get away with it, but yeah. If they recognize the terrible change from Nichushkin there, it was dicey.
Yeah. For some reason, they were like, let's also even this up.
You get beat by a stretch pass in 3-on-3. That's pretty rough.
Jesus Christ.
That's
man.
pretty bad hockey. I mean, you're not even in the ballpark. Anyway, we got a post-game show to do. We will see you in a couple of minutes, chat.